Anyone here that's an affiliate, I feel that the threat to your revenues, if you do anything product-based, is extremely severe. This is what you have to be worried about. Google Universal Search. I do a search for running shoes. People like pretty pictures, whether you want to admit it or not. People click more on pretty pictures than they do on blue links with a little black text underneath. So what happens all of a sudden when you typically used to rank in the top 10 for running shoes or running shoe reviews, and Google decides to show this? We've got local results, we've got Google-based results, we've got sponsored links at the top right, and then we've got an integration between the AdWords account and the base feed for New Balance in the bottom. People are going to click on the pretty pictures, and you just got shut out of how you can rank on the first page of Google. Well, there's only 4 spots now, instead of there being 10. So maybe you had a 5 or a 6 or a 7 before, and some traffic trickled in. What happens when this happens in your space? Has this happened to anyone? Where you used to rank well for product searches, and now all of a sudden you see this stuff? How does that, it's gotta hurt. It's gotta hurt, right? Think about it. We love pretty pictures. I'm going to click on the pretty picture to find my shoes. I'm not going to click on some blog that I don't know about and read all the way through it if I'm looking to buy shoes. They're also catching people at the time when they're ready to buy, which is also bad for you. Because now they're not going through the affiliate channel to buy. Now Google's putting these things up direct, and they're going direct through, and you're being bypassed. So you got 2 options. Either you can whine and complain, which is what 80% of people do, and it's why most people fail at SEO. That's not fair. Unless you can say that's not fair to Schmidt, Page, and Brin, just deal with it and get ready to fight back. Don't take this lying down. So I've got some ways to help the affiliates of the world figure out how to fight back. Be a superhero. This kid sucks. Be a superhero. This kid looks awesome. He looks like he's ready to kick some ass. This kid looks like he just wet himself. Don't be that kid. So let's fight back with buying guides. Well, what do you mean fight back with buying guides? Let me show you something. So this is a Google-based result. So this is what happens when Google shows the 5 products, and then above it they have a link saying, want to see more product? You click it, they show a nice long list of products. We've all seen this page. You see the price over to the right, over here. You see the rating for the stores. You see the product and all that. Do you see this? What is that? Google is putting into Google product search buying guides. So in one way, they've cut you out. If you used to rank well for snowboard bindings, because you had a blog all about snowboards, and Google puts up all of these universal results, they cut you out. But Google is algorithmically placing 2 to up to 5 buying guides. Go create some buying guide content, right? Give yourself a chance. Don't be the kid who wet himself. Be the superhero. Listing these buying guides is very, very, very new. I've only seen it for the last 2 months or so. And this is the first time I'm sharing it with you guys. Thank you. I was at the keynote. You guys that didn't get that, you shouldn't have been sleeping so long. Work that hangover over on another day. But Google's in a constant state of flux, guys, and you know this. So just because it's here today does not mean to stop doing the other efforts that will help you be successful. But you know what? Google gives hints. And even if this goes away, I think Google's hinting to us that they like buying guide type content. And what I'm finding is that the buying guides that have pictures, buying guides that have bullet points, buying guides that are typically over about 1,000 words, are the ones that are typically showing up down there. So the next way you're going to fight back is with content that revolves around, especially if you're an affiliate, that revolves around review and best and deep niche content. Let me show you. So I typed in running shoes, wide running shoes. Here's my search result. Finally, I don't have 4 different distractions. Remember, if we go back a couple slides, look at all the distractions here. I got local search, shopping search, sponsored links off to the right at the top, and sponsored links off to the bottom right. Now I just got the one to deal with. And it's the one that's inline versus the one that shows 3 or 4 different versions of the product across, which is more images that will attract the eye. Enquiro has done a study on the impact of universal search. And it does exactly what we all know it to do. They just provided some real numbers behind it. And they basically found out that, these images get clicked on more. So this result for wide running shoes only has one image on that page. That is only one distraction versus the last page, which had about 10 or 15. So getting deeper in the niche. Don't take this lying down. If you used to rank well for a term, like a 2-word phrase, start looking for the most prominent 3- and 4-word phrases. Here's another one that I found. 2009 running shoes, or I think, no, it's actually running shoe reviews is what I searched for here. Review content. When I type in something I'm looking for the best stuff, or a review, anybody here does e-commerce SEO? If you do e-commerce SEO, have you ever tried to optimize for a word around review or best along with a product category? What did you find out when you optimized for that?
Very easy to rank.
It's very easy to rank. The thing I found out from it is even though it ranks well, if you're the manufacturer or the actual end, you're the actual store itself, they convert like garbage. Like garbage. And I'm seeing this across 15 e-commerce sites. And we stopped optimizing our e-commerce clients for review words. The reason why is very often when I'm typing in review or best or top in the word, I'm looking for someone's opinion that has looked at 4 or 5 different ones and said, which one of these is the best? I don't want you to show me your individual product. And I'm sure as hell not going to show someone my competitor's products, right? Those terms don't do well for e-commerce sites, which means it creates an opportunity for affiliates. Because the smart e-commerce SEOs bail on those because they realize they don't convert. The affiliates should be the ones to jump in and figure out how to take advantage of that opportunity. So you really want to go where the feeds aren't. In my opinion, you want to go where the feeds aren't taking away your old rankings.